Hi everyone and welcome back to CADReader tutorial series. In lesson 10, I'll walk you through how to measure side area in CADReader. Alright, let's start by opening a drawing. Once the drawing is open, zoom in and navigate to the area you want to measure. For today's example, we'll use this square shape right here. Before we do any area or side area measurement, there is one important step. We need to make sure the drawing scale is correct. You can go to scale to check whether the value matches the annotation on the drawing. If it doesn't match, you'll need to set the correct scale before moving on. Now, we first measure the base area of the ship. Go to measure, select rectangle area, and then measure the area of this rectangle. Once the measurement result appears, click on the settings button. Here we can adjust the units. I'll select millimeters as the drawing unit and set the area display unit to square meters. Since we just measured using millimeters, we can enable this option. Now click Save, and you'll see the area value is automatically converted and displayed in square meters. With the base area measured, we can now calculate the side area. Click Measure, Calculate Side Area, and then follow the prompt to left-click on the area label we just created. A side area calculation dialog box will pop up. On the left side, you'll see a graphic display of the ship. And on the right side, you'll see the height input, calculation process, and results. The ship we measured has 4 sides, so here we can input the height for all 4 sides. For example, if the wall height is 2.8 meters, enter 2.8 in the height field, then click Calculate. Now you can see the side area result displayed here and the calculation process is listed below. But let's take a closer look at the graphic. We'll notice that only 3 sides actually have walls. This side here does not, so we need to remove this side from the calculation. There are 2 ways to do this. The first method is very simple. Just left click on the graved outside in the graphic. This removes that side from the calculation. Now click Calculate again, and you'll see the updated side area result. The second method is to enable set the height of each side individually. Once this option is checked, you can set different heights for each side, or simply leave the unwanted side empty so it won't be included in the calculation. Click Calculate and you'll see the result is the same as before. After that, you can also copy the calculation process and paste it wherever you need. To do that, select the calculation text, click Copy, and then close the dialog box. Next, choose Text, Multiline Text, paste the content, click Insert, and place it in the appropriate position on the drawing. One more thing, the side area calculation function works not only for regular ships, but also for irregular ships. For example, on this drawing, click Measure, select Area including curves, and measure this region here. Then click Calculate Side Area. If we click Annotate Results, you'll see how many sides this ship is composed of. From here, you can either input a uniform height or set the height of each side individually. Click Calculate and CADReader will display the detailed calculation process and final side area result. That's all for this lesson. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.